After a brilliant battle between India and Australia on the field in the first two tests, things have started heating up off it as well.
That doesn't, what India are doing, I haven't really thought too much about. I've seen the photo. It is what it is.
To be honest with you, with regarding to the quarantine, I know there's a few people from both squads who have been in a bubble for close to 6 months now. But in my eyes, it's a very small sacrifice for us to get out there and play the game that we love and put a lot of smiles on a lot of people's faces around the world. So, in my eyes, we just have to suck it up and get on with it. And
it hasn't been a smooth sailing for India in the build-up to the third test in Sydney. Add to that their reluctance to travel to Brisbane amid the tighter biosecurity protocols in that state, things have started getting really interesting. Due to newly found cases in the capital city of New South Wales state, Sydney, border norms have become stricter in Australia, which means incoming travel into the state of Queensland has been banned. But Team India will have a special exemption to travel from New South Wales, Sydney to Queensland, Brisbane. But that will come at a cost of their freedom to move. With tighter biosecurity norms, it'll mean that Team India will be stuck in their rooms, with the only exception of having to travel to the ground and then back to their hotels. A member very close to Team India told exclusively to Cricbuzz that while Team India is ready to adhere to any guidelines, the guidelines must be the same for fans as well as the cricketers. Here's what he had to say, stating that cricketers don't want to be treated like animals in a zoo. This comes in the wake of 5 Indian cricketers Rohit Sharma, Navdeep Saini, Shubman Gill, Prithvi Shaw and Rishabh Pant having lunch at an indoor facility in Melbourne on New Year's Day. Cricket Australia in their statement said that both CA and the BCCI are investigating the matter, and on the advice of Indian and Australian medical teams, these players have been placed in isolation and will not be able to mingle with the larger squad. RT-PCR tests though cleared everyone in the Indian squad, including the isolated 5, to travel from Melbourne to Sydney for the third test match. Although as things stand, the fourth test match in Brisbane is scheduled to go as per plan, as Cricket Australia and BCCI negotiate the quarantine guidelines for both the sides in that city of Brisbane. With so many twists and turns happening in the story as it develops, we on Cricbuzz have got you covered with all the latest updates.